today um, we will discuss its function and a rule-based system of the global trade. First of all, the World Trade Organization was founded in 1995 in Geneva, Switzerland. It's 166 member governments. Next is what is WTO? That World Trade Organization is the only global organization dealing with the rules of trade between nations. Its goal is to ensure trade follows as smoothly, predictably, and freely as possible. The World Trade Organization is a global organization that divides the rules of trade between different nations, and it ensures that trade flows smoothly, predictably, and freely as possible. So the negotiable agreements are required a forum for governments to negotiate trade it settled disputes mean adjudicating trade disagreements between the member states, implement trade policy, review member trade policies for the transparency and build capacity support developing countries with the technical expertise. So from the GATT to WTO was established on January 1, 1995 as a successor to General Agreement on Tariff and Trade following the Uruguay round negotiation in 1986 to 1984. So basically the trade organization has negotiable agreements, it settled disputes, it monitored trade policies and built capacity. So it's briefly states that gas signed the groundwork for post-war trade liberalization in 1947. Then in 1986, it launched the most ambitious round of trade talks. And in WTO formally established on that in January 1991, 1995, and Doha Development Round launched to address developing countries. So the Trade Facilitation Agreement adopted at the Bali Ministerial Conference in 2013. So how the WTO is organized? It's maintained the Ministerial Conferences in this, which is the top decision-making body. It meets at least every 2 years. Now it is a General Council that conducts the business between conferences in Geneva. And it addresses dispute settlement body handles trade disputes historically the system's ground level. Makes it a trade policy review body regularly use member trade policies for the transparency. Specialized council that oversees the goods services and goods agreement. And last is a secretariat around 620 staff providing technical and administrative support. Next is WTO it has 166 member states. It is founded in 1985. Its official language is English and Spanish, and its secretariat staff is 620 based at headquarters in Geneva, Switzerland. So key agreements and instruments GATT trade in goods, gas trading services, TRIPS intellectual property, agreement on ethical trade facilitation agreement, anti-dumping agreement, e-commerce monetarism, subsidies and countervailing measures. So GATT basically is trade in goods, it's trade in services, it's provide the intellectual property rights, it provides agreement on agriculture and trade facilitation agreements, it provides anti-dumping agreement, it provides e-commerce moratoriums, subsidies and countervailing measures. So strengths, it's covered roughly 98% of the global trade under common rules. It provides the building rules, is dispute mechanism. It gives the small economies a voice through consensus rules. It increases transparency via regular trade policy. So the ongoing challenge is that it creates its appellate body appointment limit block. Consensus rule can slow or stall negotiations. It rise unilateral tariffs that base the rule-based system and it was rolled out of a structural reform ahead of MC14. So this is our small lecture on the World Trade Organization. We have discussed its definition, its function, how it is formed, what are its strengths and challenges, and how it is organized, and what are the key agreements and instruments on it.